Okay, I'm here. Hi, welcome anyone who may be here. Hello, VOD gang. Alright, let me, just... Bam! Anyways, hi, hello. Welcome to stream. Alright, so... Then your avatar blew up my new car. Yeah, hi, welcome in. So, stream title, why inspiration? I completely forgot what I was going to do. I set up this stream like an hour ago, and like unironically, I forgot what the inspiration was. But yeah, what's it called? So like, it's Tier Thursday. It is Thursday. It is Thursday. But what's it called? I don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Let me also start up something in the background. But yeah, I don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh. No. I need to like start making music videos or some shit so I can play those in the background. Just like shill myself. But yeah, let me... Hime Mie Hime. It's up to you, I'm just OCG as fuck. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, what's it called? I don't think I've done a single, like, actual Tearlaments Thursday in, like... What's it called? Yeah, I don't think I've done a single Tier Thursday in, like, weeks. Alright, let's, like, do this. Surely this is fine. There we go. Anyways, but yeah, what's it called? So stream title. I actually don't remember what inspiration I had. I was struck. I had a stroke of genius earlier, but then I forgot. Oh right. Okay, my friend sent me this one Instagram reel, and it was like, what's it called? It was this Instagram reel, and it was a bunch of like, it was a meme of like, what's it? Let me like pull it up real quick. Okay, what does... Okay, what is my... There we go. Oh my goodness, you guys can see my Instagram. Anyways, let me see if I can find it. Actually, I sent it to my buddy. Yeah, I sent it to my friend. But yeah, basically, what's it called? Yeah, like POV comp sci majors and art majors fighting for the last bed in the homeless shelter. And then, what's it called? It's like this... I shouldn't be showing this. I'm actually just doxing myself. Mr. Rex said if I win this Master tournament tomorrow, she'll pour... I mean, what's it called? I feel like with that one, I'm like intruding on territory I shouldn't be intruding on. But yeah, good luck, I suppose. Good luck, I suppose. But what's it called? Anyways. Foul milk. But yeah. Right. So like, okay, I remember now. Let me like pull open the text document. Cause what's it called? Text document. I'm joking, I just love milk. But yeah, Windows, stupid, dumb, stupid. Here we go. Alright, we do this. Okay, so like, what's it called? like, now that I have like hella free time. Oh, that's my. This is just my neck. Whatever. We're gonna get rid of this. But yeah, what's it called? So now that I'm on college, now I'm off of college. There's a couple things I want to do. Excuse me. There's actually, hold on. So like, I'm making a VTuber model for a friend. I'm going to shill the fuck out of them once I'm done with this, by the way. I'm going to shill the hell out of them. Can you even see this? No. There we go. There we go. Anyways, hi, welcome, by the way, if you just popped in. Yeah, so that, what's it called? Is the friend quite doomed? No, it's not. No, they're not actually. Is that writing for ants? I fixed it! I fixed it! The chat delay. There we go. Actually, you know what? There. Have fun. But yeah, so like, start working on a manga one shot. Play Fallout New Vegas. But yeah, so these are a couple things I want to do. I actually don't know when I get back to class. Bigger. Grr. Have fun. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah, so like, what's it? Me get rid of the pin. Bam. Anyways. Bigger. No. This is the biggest you get. Actually, you know what? You know, screw you. Oh. Screw you. Anyways, but yeah, what's it called? Yeah, so like the thing I wanted to do today was work on drafting the story of a one-shot. And I wanted to base it... I feel like it'd be incredibly stupid if I were to like base it off of that like stupid Instagram reel. So this is what I was thinking, right? This is like the stupid, like, what's it called? Put it in Comic Sans. Notepad doesn't do other fonts, sadly. Also, hi, welcome. Anyone who just popped in. But yeah. In high school I got an F because I didn't use the default font because I used all Comic Sans. What's it called? I feel like when it comes to like essays in high school, like the only thing you need to worry about is like length, right? Essay length, right? But yeah, what's it called? Anyways. So like this is the thing that I was thinking earlier, and I was thinking to myself, what if stupid one shot based on this dumb shower thought, right? So like, what's up? The teacher just hated me, lmao. Yeah, that's like, I feel like, yeah, like it's really stupid because in college, yeah, you have like those kinds of, you know, but in high school, like what the fuck is an MLA, you know? But yeah, anyways. So like, right, so like, I don't know where to start. Well, it's not that I don't know where to start. So I guess we gotta like flesh this out a little bit more. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, like the idea is like very stupid, dumbass shitpost manga about like, what's it called? So say there's like two characters, right? Okay, they don't necessarily need to be a comp sci major and an art major, right? We could like have their powers or something inspired by it. I'll pay you back those $5 if I'm somewhere in the background. Give me 700 Robux. But yeah, what's it called? So like, okay, so like, maybe there's like 2 characters who are like in the slums or something. No, we gotta make it even more. We gotta make it even more dire. 2 characters. Okay, so like in Gurren Lagann, they're like underground in caves, right? What if Gurren Lagann, but horizontal? Cause like, okay, I'm trying to think of like how what setting I want to put this in. Cause like, what's it called? I don't want to like write an entire ass story, right? Like this is just like a small like stupid one shot. They're in a big fuck ass tower. Lower floors poor and upper floors richer. Ooh, kind of like the what's it called? Kind of like those gigantic like human hives in Warhammer, in the Warhammer universe, right? Wait, we mixed together Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill. Okay, 2 characters who live in the... Yeah, Hive Cities. We'll say Hive City for now. We're just gonna rip that for now. Okay. Hi, welcome. Hello. What's up? We're writing a stupid bullshit one shot. We're writing the story of a stupid bullshit one shot manga I may or may not end up drawing. Basically, I saw a reel earlier, right? Fanfic? But yeah, what's it called? I saw this like stupid Instagram reel earlier. But yeah, it's like POV comp sci majors and art majors fighting for the last bed in the homeless shelter. And like this, what's it called? Okay, so like this is like the reel, and then like, what's it called? Like I came up with this in my head, but basically yeah, there's a comp sci major and an art major fighting for the last bed in the homeless shelter. Ooh, okay, what if it's not just like a constant thing? Who both have an opportunity for a better life somehow and are fighting for it. Maybe, I don't know. Monica, when will the mango. Anyway, yeah, so they live. Yeah, and they live in the bottom of a hive city. It doesn't need to be like specifically like the Warhammer hive cities, but like I'm like this one. Okay, we'll replace Hive City with super overpopulated hellhole, so I don't like fill my thoughts with trying to like emulate Warhammer. I just like big fuck ass tower. We'll say big, super overpopulated fuck ass tower. Okay, so like, we'll say one of them finds a weapon that would let them climb the tower. And to fight over it. Then they realize that they need two people to, then they realize that they need two people to, okay, wait. They realize that, it's only half of the weapon. Okay, so it's either they realize it's only half of the weapon, or it's one weapon that needs two people to pilot it. I think, okay. It needs two people to pilot it. And they get over their differences. Okay, that's not gonna be enough. Okay, so like, what kind of, okay, so is this tower like the society they live in, or just like okay, so it's like, did the society that they're living in create this tower, or are they just in this tower? Right? Because like, if society created this tower, then like there'd be like some kind of like military or police force that would try to prevent upwards progression. But if it's just like people existing, then like maybe some higher up, like some group that lives higher up would want it for themselves. Because if it's just some higher level group, you can combine both. True. Okay, so if we're kind of taking inspiration from Kill la Kill. Military force preventing movement, and they want the weapon to further secure the power. Yeah. The military finds out about it and wants to take it, forcing them to work together. I think that's like a decent like base. Okay, there's two characters who live in the worst of the slums of a big, super overpopulated fuck-ass tower. Because everything outside is... Okay, because the world outside would literally kill them. One of them finds a weapon that would let them climb the tower, and the two fight over it. But then they realize it needs two people to pilot it. The military finds out and wants to take it. Okay, the military who wants to preserve... Okay. Prevent upwards movement. Finds out about it and wants to take it, forcing them to work together. So, okay. Yeah. We'll say basic plot. Okay, so who are these... Okay, so who would these two characters be? Okay, let me like... There we go. I changed the title of the stream. Also, hi, welcome everyone who's popping in. Excuse me. Okay. But yeah, so like... Let's work on the setting a bit. Super fooper. Super big fuck-ass tower. We're gonna keep calling it the fuck-ass tower. We're gonna have all the characters refer to it as the fuck-ass tower. I feel like that's like, you know... I live at the bottom of this super big fuck-ass tower. Actually, at the risk of sounding like a... At the risk of sounding like a Vivzy Pop. Like, at the risk of sounding like a Vivzy Pop, no, we're not going to. Okay. Look up. Okay. Hey, Kringus. Hello. Welcome in. Look up the Exceed 4000 if you want a visual inspiration. Exceed 4000. Yeah, I've seen this thing before. Oh, never mind. Oh my lord. This shit is crazy. Also, what's it called? If you really think about it... Okay, when did Pacific Rim come out? If you really think about it, Pacific Rim is just like Gurren Lagann. Like, Pacific Rim is literally just Gurren Lagann. Fuck, I want to watch Pacific Rim again, dude. But yeah, what's it called? Basically, super big, like, technically, like, advanced tower. So, inspirations, the Exceed 4000... Warhammer Hive Cities. I love big skyscrapers. Dude, it's so cool. But yeah, what's it called? Really big, super technologically advanced. Like, basically all the technologies at the top, the people at the bottom. But yeah, so like, to the people at the bottom, it's like, great movie, shame they never made a sequel. Dude, I wish, well, yeah. I wish that, part of me wishes that they would make a sequel, but like, what's it called? It's such a perfect movie, dude. They literally can't, like, if Pacific Rim had a sequel, I don't think it would be as good as the first one. I really don't. But yeah, what's it called? Basically, at the bottom of this tower, there's just no technology. Okay, because there is none. But yeah, so like, let's say there's... Let's say there's like 3 tiers. The future tier. The... Let's say this. Okay, hold on. Something like that. Ooh, actually, wait. Word that means old, but 6 letters. Synonym for ancient. Also, hi, welcome anyone who just popped in. Ah, whatever. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna like this. Okay, so like the top of the tower, smallest of the 3. Super futuristic technology. Okay. I can't just say super futuristic technology because that's just generic, but like we'll hold on to that for now. Okay, we'll just go, like just name these for now, like this. Middle of tower. If you want an origin for the weapon, you could have the setting be post-apocalypse and the mech is tech from pre-apocalypse. Ooh! Okay, let's like do that. Come on. It's post-apocalyptic. Okay, post-apocalyptic. The world ended, and everyone had to evacuate to the big tower to survive. The outer world is uninhabitable. Okay, so before the rapture, I'm just gonna call it the fucking rapture because that sounds cool. Okay. Okay, so like, what would make this pre-apocalyptic mech? Okay, so like, because if the top of the tower is like super futuristic, okay, what if, ooh, only remnants of the past civilization has old technology to help them survive, but they lack the population and manpower to regrow. How about that? I love world building, so I have so many useless ideas for a one shot. Okay, let me like read this properly. I love world building, so I have so many ideas, many of them useless to a one shot. What's it called? Unironically, I'd want to try to expand this later on if I wanted to, but what's it called? I just want to write Gurren Lagann 2, not like Gurren Lagann 2, but like I want to write a stupid shonen base off of it. Okay, middle of the tower, but yeah, it's like, yeah, so like at the top of the tower. It's the smallest of the three, and because, like, they have all the technology, but no population. Okay, what would they have access to? Has access to things like laser weapons and levitation and teleport. Okay, I feel teleportation is not. Laser weapons and levitation and stuff. We'll say the middle of the tower is like, what's it called? Industrial Revolution era, right? Wait, okay, it's Industrial Revolution era technology, but they have some okay. But, okay. But, like, maybe they, like, stole something from, like, the first tier? But in the past, someone stole something from the first tier, making it somewhat... Okay, making it pretty steampunk. I think the backseat is perfect since the lower floors are big enough to have factories and stuff. Dude, actually though, larger population, but due to environmental issues and capitalistic greed. Okay. Then, first tier. Still also also fairly small. Only about 2.5 times bigger. So then, largest population of the three tiers. What? But in ASL. Hi, welcome, hello. But yeah, what's it called? What in ASL would be exactly what you would think it would be? What's it called? It's like, this is fine enough. I believe this, like, also, I believe this can also be what? Where you take your dominant hand, swipe it across your non-dominant hand, and then there's also the lexicalized version, so WT. What? You know? Quick ASL lesson. But yeah, welcome in, by the way. What's it called? Oh yeah, let's do this. Bam. Anyway. No technology at all has leaked from the upper floors. What if everyone started at the bottom? Okay, what if... Read my previous comment. The main character can be like a Mr. House type where they had a feeling the apocalypse is coming, so hoarded technology, made themselves immortal via technology. Yeah. The big bad. I was gonna say inspiration, Mr. House. I want to take inspiration from... What's his face? Yeah, Lord Genome. Like, I want it to be like, what's it called? Basically, if Mr. House was a whole ass race. Yeah, cause like, what's it called? I feel like, not a whole ass, okay, a whole group of people. Timeline. Okay, we'll say 10,000 years ago. Uh, 10,000 years ago. Society collapses due to a huge mass extinction event, making most of the planet uninhabitable. The governments of the world pooled their resources into making a tower to hold the remnants. Okay, hold the survivors of mankind. There we go. Also, some background symbolism. You can have the infrastructure in the top towers visually, like in the lower floors, visually coming away, which could potentially take out the upper floors in the future. Ooh, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Let's say other. You know what would be interesting? Like, what's it called? If I want to have like the same like sort of like stupid over-the-top grandeur that Gurren Lagann has, like in the final fight or something, like what's it called? The final fight would maybe like take place like at the top floor, and like they go like down as they fight, and at the very bottom floor, like the fight like blows the tower away, and like as like the final hit or something. Okay, actually, I want to define the max extinction event first. I don't want to say nuclear war. You don't have to use it, but a less symbolism that the upper floors neglect the bottom floors will cause their demise. Yeah. But, yo, I'm thinking, in the final battle or something, like the final blow of the final battle is so strong, it knocks out the the walls of the bottom floor, takes out the entire tower. Well, actually no, it obliterates the entire fucking tower, and then just like say for example, if like this mass extinction event is like there's just like this overabundance of gas that's like deadly to humans, it just blows it all out of the atmosphere, and then the entire Earth is habitable again. Or like what's up? It's like maybe like towards the end of the story, like the tower is crumbling, and like in the final moments, the final battle occurs between like the two main characters and like the civilization at the top, and like what's it called? The two main characters get to the top, they're fighting at the top, the fight takes them downwards, and like yeah, like the top takes them downwards, and like on the bottom floor, as the entire tower collapses around them, the finishing blows of the fight are dealt. The good guys win, and the final blow annihilates the tower entirely. Like, destroys the bottom floors, and like the shockwaves just like make everything else crumble, and then like all of the deadly gas in the air and the entire atmosphere of the Earth is just. This would blow a huge chunk out of the Earth as well, wouldn't it? No, fantasy logic. This would kill the entirety of the rest of the human civilization, like because the entire tower is dying. Fantasy logic. But yeah, what's it called? Something along those lines. I want like the end of this thing to be super incredibly stupid, like incredibly over the top. I'm back. Hello, welcome in. But yeah, what's it called? I'm like, yeah, so just kind of like give you an idea of where we're at. What's it called? Cesium suggested that maybe like the lower floors are like super dilapidated and the upper floors like don't care about it. And it's like symbolism that the upper floors don't care about the bottom floors, and eventually it'll cause their downfall, because then the lower floors will give out, causing an entire tower to go down, and then everyone dies. And like, what's it called? Basically, I was thinking like maybe for like the final like anti-spiral-esque fight, right? The two main characters are fighting like the Mr. House super race. And like, what's it called? The two main characters make their way to the top of the tower. They fight the Mr. House super race. The fight takes them downward. Like the fight takes them downwards through the floors of the tower. And then like at the bottom of the tower, the upper floors of the engineering majors. How am I in third place? Dude, how are you in? What do you mean third place? Who's second? Brother, what? How? Monica left. Actually, Monica's talked the least. You've left. Like, Monica has left. For, like, 30 minutes. Rax is just gone. You've been talking this entire time. Dude, that's crazy. But yeah, basically, like, what's it called? The two main characters fight like the big super Mr. House, like the big Mr. House super race. The fight takes them all the way down to the bottom of the tower, and like as they're fighting, the tower like starts to crumble. And once they hit the bottom, like the walls are finally giving out. The two main characters deal the final blow to the bad guys, and it's so like it's so world-endingly strong that like it blows out like it completely obliterates the tower, and like whatever is like preventing the humans from like leaving the tower is just completely blown away. It clears the Earth entirely, and the Earth is like habitable again. Super racer the engineers. Your contributions don't matter. But yeah, what's it called? I find that absolutely insane. Anyways. Yeah. Anyway, let's like work on the timeline a little bit real quick. Actually, no, let's like finish. As you go up the floors, you get more well-paid engineering majors. Oh yeah, what's called? I did mention like this. I am just writing like a generic. Let's go. At this point, I'm just writing like a generic shonen. I think what's it called? Software engineers are at the bottom as well. But yeah, what's it called? At this point, we're just doing like serious world building. Mining engineers and aerospace engineers are at the top. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah, like... what's it called? This is just a generic shonen at this point. I'm gonna base the two main characters off of like Comsci and art. Because I feel like that'd be a cool idea. Like, once I determine like the power system or something, like, I'll incorporate it like that. But I do, like, we're making this like pretty serious. Or at least like the world building. We'll say... say 9,000 years ago. The tower has fallen into... Okay. The tower has become incredibly... Okay. All of the wealth and resources are pooled at the top of the tower with all of the government officials by this point. Say most. Is this a text adventure game? Did you finally start again? No, I haven't. But hi, welcome, by the way. We're also thanks for liking. But yeah, we're drafting the plot of like a stupid one-shot manga. Yeah, most of the wealth and resources are pulled at the top of the tower. The people at the top fearing the worst, seal off the upper floors. Before, actually, we'll say it takes 2,000 years. One shot the game. What's it called? I'm gonna try to draw a manga, cause like what's it called? You know, is the event that Kesa ran out of Waffle House supplies and turned on humanity. Also, hi, welcome anyone who hopped in. But yeah, what's it called? We haven't decided on that yet. I personally want to go for like something a little bit more fantastical. But what's it called? Okay, before. Yeah, so say... Yeah, so like, before the upper floors are sealed off, a group of people in the second floor managed to get their hands on a singular... Okay. You know, yeah. Yes, okay. We'll do that. Actually... Actually, not a synthesizer device, a single machine. Honestly, if it was me, I'd have the lower floors be essentially low-technology slaves working in factories, with massive population kept in line by the middle floor. What's it called? I want all the floors to be fairly... What's it called? Like... I want to write it in a way where like all the floors are fairly separated from each other. Like the top floor is like the only floor that has the capability of moving between floors is like the top floor. Like the middle's commanded by the top. I guess it would make more sense for the top to be for the middle to be commanded by the top, but like what's it called? I guess I gotta come up with a reason why the people at the top like want to want to commit to like isolationism. Actually, hold on. Wait, okay. The people at the top have developed immortality technology and decided to seal off the top floors of the tower to protect the society from the real danger, the sociology majors. But yeah, okay. Yeah, like, I'm thinking like, yeah, you can have it where they never leave the top floors and communicate entirely remotely, like, and might use war robots to get what they want and stay in control. What's it called? That's true. But like, I think, technologically, the top floor is genuinely so advanced that they literally don't need anything from the bottom floors. Like, yes, the middle floors give them manpower, but like, it's, yeah, the top floors are so technologically advanced that like, yeah, like to like an almost like to almost a comical degree, they are so technologically advanced they genuinely have nothing they need from the bottom floors at all in the slightest. Like the level of separation in technology, like I'm taking inspiration from Gurren Lagann. The Beastmen and Lord Genome have such advanced technology that, like, yes, actually, I mean, the human race is like below 1 million throughout the entirety of throughout the first season of Gurren Lagann. But what's it called? 1 million people is still a lot. But like, either way, what's it called? Even though they're there, okay, I feel like, I'm very tempted to steal more of Gurren Lagann's homework. Okay, we'll leave it here at this. Okay, so like, yeah. And then we'll say it takes like another... Okay, there. If the top floor is so technologically advanced... Okay. What if... So it takes 500, like, by 500 years, like all of the top floor has like completely monopolized all of the resources in the tower. And developed like immortality. So they cut themselves off entirely. And we'll say, what's it called? So what's up? Now that we have like the mech in play, we have like the big bads in play. Now we need some way for like the mech to like go towards the bottom or something. I talked to a head of biomed at my uni. So I've got scholarships available, and with my results I should be good. Nice. But yeah, what's it called? I haven't made too many big moves yet, but if I decide to, what's it called? If I decide to, what was I gonna say? If I decide to minor in mining, like if I decide to like declare a minor in mining engineering, they get like 2,000 bucks. I don't think I'm gonna do it just yet, but what's it called? Yeah. Also, I need to like college stuff in a bit. But yeah, what's it called? 1,000 years ago, 9,500. Yeah, I don't want to like keep putting like different little timestamps, like tracking how humanity has like progressed or whatever, because I don't care. Or okay. So, do I want a single event? We'll say between then and now, right? The top floors become a myth, and no one remembers it. The middle floor isn't technologically advanced enough to access the floors below and is unaware of its existence. Let's add another 0. Or, okay, I feel like adding another 0 is like too much. $50,000 years. There we go. Yeah. There. Something like that. Like, yeah, the middle floor and bottom floors aren't technologically advanced enough to access each other and are unaware of each other's existences. Because, like, what's it called? Whatever, okay, however big, what's it called? How big was the Exceed 4000? Yeah. $800 floors, 4,000 meters. So essentially both the middle and bottom floors think they are the bottom floor? Yeah, basically. Actually, they aren't aware of other, like, what's it called? Actually, yeah, like, there's still, what's it called? There are still like whispers of a floor above, the possibility of a floor above, and like both floors believe that they are the bottom. They know there's a top floor. Like, it's like, yeah, it's like a myth, right? They're like ancient stories based off of the top floor. So, yeah, like, what's it called? Yeah. They're like, they don't know, like, directly about it. It exists, it's just, what's it called? 12,000 feet. Oh. They worship them like gods. I'd say both the middle and bottom floors are like godless races. They don't exactly worship them. It's just like there's like stories about them. Like, what's it called? Yeah. The middle floor had scrapped the entire mech, okay, for materials and reverse engineered the technology. What stories are there about the top floor? Like it's some utopia or paradise? I'm thinking more it's just like, what's it called? The way that everything is there's no sky. There's just no sky because they're indoors. And it's like, what's it called? Yeah, there's no sky because it's indoors. And it just, what's it called? They're like very like loose myths of like some upper existence. Like it's more akin to like, do they know what the sky is? No, they don't. They don't. Because like, what's it called? They're like inside like a tower, they don't know what the sky is. Like, there's no concept of, like, an outside world outside of the tower. Like, the inside of the tower is, like, their entire world. So, like, the top floor is, like... Myths about the top floor are essentially just, like, crazed ramblings of some existence outside. They clearly never tried hard enough to break the walls. Like, I'm thinking, like, this tower's gonna be so freaking big. Like, what's it called? Like, world map. Where is it? Where would this tower be? The tower's limited in size, someone will find the edge of it. Like, it's gonna be like, what's it called? I'm gonna place it just like smack dab in the middle of, like, I'm gonna make it like the entire size of the Pacific Ocean. Like, someone does find the edge, but like, what's it called? It's just like, that's just a thing that exists, right? Does motherfucker watch Fallout or something? I did watch the TV show series, but what's it called? I watched a little bit of the TV show series. I didn't like, it was like fine. The Tower of Babel. But yeah, I was like, how big was the Tower of Babel? But yeah, hi, welcome, by the way. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, basically this thing is just like the size of the Pacific Ocean. Also, hi, welcome everyone's popping in. Okay, where am I? Oh my god. How did generic stormtrooper get #1? Dude, you are 4th place. Oh, it's because everyone has 75 XP. Everyone has 75 XP. I don't get it. I don't get it. You get like 25 XP every hour or something. Actually, I don't actually how? What? Okay, you can earn up to I think it's you earn up to like 75 XP an hour. No, my rank 1. Dude, you come in and say one thing and then like steal 1st place. Okay, I'm kind of seeing a little bit of an issue with this because, like, what's it called? There's no tension between the bottom floor and the middle floor. Say 5,000 years ago. The middle floor discovers the bottom floor and completely there. Some guy reinvents the nuke and breaks the ceiling. Cause like, okay. This is like kind of weak though. I'll be back. Yeah. I sure do love legacy XP statics. But yeah. Okay, we'll say something like this. I feel like this is something stronger. Or, okay, hold on. $125 XP and I've only been here for like 10 minutes. Wait, what? Holy shit, you are hacking. What the hell? But yeah, what's it called? If the upper floor is a myth to them and the middle floor is unaware of the bottom floor, would discovering the bottom floor perhaps make the middle believe they have been the top floor the entire time? Ooh, wait, that's a really good idea. Okay, so like right now what I have is like, oh, the middle floor discovers the bottom floor and begins to raid it. And realizes, okay, and begins to believe that they are the top floor from the legends. That's a great idea. Also, thanks, by the way. Thanks. But, what's it called? Yeah, the middle floor discovers the bottom floor and begins to believe that they are the top floor from the legends. They begin to conduct raids on the bottom floor to collect natural resources and use their tech. And basically, what's it called? The top floor better be empty. What's it called? The like the oh right, just to catch you up, there's like 3 floors, right? The top floor is basically like if Mr. House was like an entire population of people. What's it called? Okay, basically, what's it called? Lord, okay. Yes, like, they begin to conduct raids on the bottom floor to collect natural resources and just basically commit large-scale manifest destiny. There we go. So, like... yeah, fueled by, like, their, like, superior technology and, like, a huge... like... what's up? Because they literally... because they believe they've become the gods in their... what's it called? Oh, what's it called? Yeah, because they... hold on, let me get rid of this. Yeah, like, because they've basically become the gods in their legend, like, from their, like, legends and myths, what's it called? Where do I shoehorn this text? There. Sure. I caught a sinus infection last week at exams, now I'm dying. Infinite cough. Ooh, I hope you get better. What's it called? I finished up finals recently, and like, it feels so wrong being free again, even though I didn't do squat. The main characters find the mech, and despite it being... Yes, like, what's up? And I guess like the main plot of the story is like the main characters find the mech, and like even though it's like completely stripped and everything, like they reactivate it or whatever, and like they basically have access to top floor technology. I pictured this in my head, and I keep picturing Raziel Detonator. Yeah. Having so much less to do stressing me out? Real, because it feels like I'm supposed to be doing something, you know? Okay. And I think that's it for the timeline. So like, what's it called? So like 50,000 years ago, society collapses due to a huge mass extinction event. We should probably... Okay, hold on. Do I already have... I'm gonna rewrite this at some point. I don't have a section for it. I'm just gonna say that, like, for absolutely no reason, a bunch of aliens drop a huge gas bomb on Earth. This is going to be pure bullshit. Genuine pure bullshit. Guess what? The other day, one of my professors called me a nerd. I don't think any professor... Are they wrong? But yeah, what's it called? On one hand, Generic Stormtrooper, you have a point. But on the other hand, I feel like a professor can't be saying that. Well, it's not... I mean... Takes one to know one type shit. It was in jest. That's fair. But yeah, what's it called? Taking it at like face value, one of my professors called me a nerd. But yeah, what's it called? We known each other for like 2 years. Oh, okay. Sure, we'll go for this. Bro just hasn't bothered with this professor enough. But yeah, what's it called? I forgot what I was gonna say. Sure, we'll go with this. Our professors have great personalities. He does salsa and plays heavy rock music when he's alone in the lab. What's it called? Because I'm just like a first year and stuff, I haven't really met any of like the professors of like my majors and stuff. What's it called? I'm still at the point where like college doesn't really feel real yet. And like it feels like I'm just kind of like... It doesn't really feel like I'm like super like integrated into it yet, you know? I think this is honestly fine. For now. Okay, what else do I need to actually do? I need to like write out like the main characters and shit. There we go. There we go. I feel like this is like a pretty decent. Okay, yeah. This is this. I'm just gonna shit out words. What other just stupid ideas should I pour into this thing? How much time has it been? It's an hour and 20 minutes. Anyways, I feel like what's it called? How much do I have so far? I have like this. Is it still consistent? There. When the top floor finds out the middle floor can break the ground between floors, they start to act. What's it called? I feel like I want the top floor to be like super. Ugh. Okay, what would get the top floor to move? Because like the top floor has like immortality and like insane self-sustainability. Actually, yeah, that's a pretty decent reason, yeah. Actually, what's it called? I mean, Wait, hold on. Yeah, the middle floor, the way I'm writing it, the middle floor doesn't explicitly have the power to destroy. I mean, like, okay. Or if the middle floor breaks into the level that's a threat to their source of immortality and a huge population they cannot support. That's true, yeah. If that's the thing, then like the top floor would have to move the moment that the middle floor discovers the... I'm gonna say there's like a hole that naturally forms. Or something. Yeah, so I'm gonna explain it in a way that like the middle floor, like, they explicitly like, discover the bottom floor. Yeah, like, they don't, like, also, naturally forms how? That's a good question. I think so if I really want to expand more on that, then I'll, you know, I'll expand it more later. Can that happen to the floor? Can that happen to the floor between the top and middle floor? What's it called? Like, because like the top floors like sealed themselves away. It's not like there's gonna be like a hole that naturally forms between the first and second floors because like the ceiling's like reinforced and everything. But what's it called? I'm just gonna say water or something, but what's it called? How it happens isn't really important. Like all that matters is that it isn't like the middle floor's active efforts that destroys the bottom floor, and they have no reason to go up because they think they're at the top. Erosion, yeah. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah, like they don't have any reason to go up because they think they're at the top. Like you can't go up if there's no up, basically. Middle floor discovers a bottom floor through a huge hole that forms begins to believe they are the top floor from the legends. They commit manifest destiny over thousands of years. And then the main characters find the weapon. And they decide to go up. Okay, I think the last thing I need to do is, like, write the main characters. This is just a cohesion thing, but it feels like there could be, like, a connection between the extinction event and the top floor. Since in the aftermath, the top floor benefits entirely and hides away. Ooh. Okay. What if because the top floor has immortality technology, they cause the end of the world? Do we just go the nuclear warfare route? I feel like we could just go like the nuclear warfare route or something. Or, ooh, what if instead of... Okay, we could rewrite this a little bit. Because, like, what if... Due to widespread... Okay, widespread nuclear warfare. Immortality requires souls of the bottom-dwelling heathens, the lesser-thans. That could be interesting, so they still have, like, the first floor still has, like, a connection. Because, like, what's it called? Let me, like, write that down. Like, what's it called? Because, like, Cesium earlier was mentioning, oh, the first floor could, like, interact with the bottom floors through drones and shit. But, like, it's like, the top floor is so technologically advanced, they literally don't need anything. Like, if they need the people, then they could, like, farm the lower floors for, like, souls or something. And because there's only there's only, like, a tiny amount of them. Okay, let me, like, finish this real quick. Okay, we have to like rewrite all of this here. What floors do we want for the bottom floors? What's it called? Good question. Let's say... What government would be the first to develop immortality? Should we just unironically make it Japanese because this is a manga? For no reason. Filipinos! No, that's not gonna happen. Does it even matter? It doesn't even matter. Hello, have a gorgeous day. Hello, welcome in. We'll say... Okay, hold on. So, wait, okay. A group of scientists managed to develop rudimentary immortality devices which are secretly seized by the government. The governments then come up with a bullshit reason to breach it, to mutually destruction and cause a nuclear war to call society. Society collapses due to the widespread nuclear warfare. The governments of the world pooled their resources into making a tower to hold the whole of humanity for thousands of years. Yeah, for thousands of years during the aftermath, the people in power with the immortality devices sealed themselves away at the top, and before the upper floors are sealed off, a group of people on the second floor managed to get their hands on a mech from the war. Can we play for BGM colors? What's it called? What's it called? I think also after listening to Hime sing Rabbit Hole for the past like hour and a half. But yeah, what's the opening called again? I can't remember. Is it just straight up called Colors? Oh, it is. I'm an idiot. Alright, Hime, get out of here! Here we go. Okay, I think this is fine. There, we'll say something like that. Top floor secretly harvests souls. Okay, the top floor secretly harvests souls from the bottom two floors of the group of... Okay. Or something. There we go. Okay, I think... this is like good for world building for now. Timeline, the big bad. Setting. Okay, so like, let's do this. Or actually, we'll work on it at the bottom. Yeah, main characters. So Okay, so I got like some stupid bullshit in my head. Okay. Both are bottom floors. Okay. Is the head of a... Okay, I don't know how they would get food in this damn tower without sunlight. We'll figure something out. Food is delivered from the outside world. Maybe only the top floor gets sunlight. Ooh, I mean, I'm thinking there's just no sunlight. I gotta come up with like, okay, without sunlight, there's no food, is the thing. Greedon's getting support, so that's gonna be peak. But yeah, is it welcome in? No, you've been in here. Do we make these guys just like... Do we just make these like Kamina and Simone too? It's all one big social experiment. It's gone on for so long that nobody knows why they're fighting. But yeah, that'd be like a decent way to set up some like stupid like Gurren Lagann expansion arc. Because like the way that like Gurren Lagann works is like, what's it called? They break through to the ceiling and discover like a new world that hates them. And then like they break through the new world that hates them and finds a new world that hates them. And then saves the universe. You kind of fantasy BS it and say they eat some kind of vegetable that grows without sunlight? Yeah, that's true. Or maybe the fact that top floor is also sealed makes it open-ended as if they are truly top. Ooh. What if there is no outside world? It's a statement, there's always bigger fish. Yeah, what's it called? Because like, I really like how like in Gurren Lagann there is always a bigger fish until there isn't. The upper floor manipulates and cries tributes and stuff. We kind of have something like that where like they sort of like they have like some like secret group of assassins or whatever that like harvest souls or something. It's not gonna be too important to like the actual story we're gonna write, but almost we're like just remind everyone we are like doing like world building. We're not doing any like actual plot developments yet. The most plot that we have is like here. The two main characters live in like the bottom floor. But yeah, so like, yeah, like everyone lives in like the bottom floor of a tower. What's it called? The souls keep immortal. Basically, yeah. Like they use souls to like fuel the immortality machines. But yeah, so like, it's just Gurren Lagann. It's just the story of Gurren Lagann. But yeah. Never read slash watched it, so it's so worth. Almost. It's also like it's like anime exclusive. There's like 24 episodes. It is so worth. It is actually so worth. Actually, you know what? You know what I should do? Bam. We still have these. We still have these. But yeah, what's it called? This is a shitty idea. How would they? Okay, I think the most important thing, I don't care about all this flavor. None of this flavor matters. We have to start from like how they find the mech. What's it called? I guess we could tie it to like how people on the bottom floor like collect food and resources, because like what's it called? What's it called? One time my friend and I were trying to world build for like some kind of I have a buddy who's like trying to make like some kind of like Star Wars-esque story where there's like a planet that works off of like wind energy or something. And like basically the world that we created, like it was a world that had like a super high wind speeds. Like the wind speeds were so high that you'd be instantly like ripped off the ground and flung into the atmosphere if you were caught in it. And like basically, what's it called? The winds are so strong that they like rip the oceans into the sky, and the oceans are just big blobs of water that float around in the atmosphere. And like in those oceans, and like in those oceans are like gigantic jellyfish. Like gigantic like thin slices of paper that are like jellyfish or whatever. Actually no. Not in the water. Like the skies are populated by big gigantic jellyfish that are just big huge kites that like fly around everywhere. And the way that people get their food is by like hunting down these gigantic like kite sail creatures. Realism where? In the sky? The real. Alright, bro, that was not just the wind. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah, like, yeah, this, what's it called? Yeah, like, what's it called? The reason why I'm bringing this up is because, like, we gotta have some stupid crackhead way of, like, creating food. So, like, they're in the bottom of a tower. I mean, obviously, like, mushrooms, right? Like, mushrooms are, like, the first thing that come to mind. What if there's, like, a big super mushroom? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, a big super mushroom. Oh. Okay. Yeah, where's that setting? In the bottom floor is a big mutated super mushroom that grows. Okay. We'll say the bottom floor has. Yeah, like big glowing. Oh, you guys have you guys like seen like Deltarune Yellow? Not Undertale Yellow. The Sunstones. In the corner of the bottom floor is a big, gigantic rock that emits large amounts of UV light. Okay. No, it's gonna be A. Okay, no, there's no big ass rock. The bottom dwellers grind all day and do shrooms. I respect them already. But yeah, what's it called? I think, okay, no big ass sun, no big sun rock. Let's say, the middle, okay, when the middle floor discovered the bottom floor. Yeah, when the middle floor discovered the bottom floor. When the middle floor discovered the bottom floor, they began to force the bottom floors to mine the mushroom extensively. In the present day, the mushroom is getting close to being depleted, which is a huge source of tension amongst everyone. There we go. That's where our tension comes from. That's where our tension comes from. Because like if there's just oh my neck. Oh. If there's like a ton of mushrooms or something, there's a bunch of resources, everyone's fine. Nobody cares about movement. But what's it called? Yeah, like let's say it is capable of growing more. It's just that, like, the middle floor mines it faster than it can grow. Did bro just get, like, instant meningitis? I pulled something in my neck. Like, tilting my head a little bit. We're chilling now. Okay, I think this is good. And then, what's it called? Oh my god, this is just Gurren Lagann. The main characters are mushroom miners. Okay, the mech has no reason to be inside the mushroom. It can't just be on the ground, because then someone would have found it. I don't want to make the main characters mushroom miners. Like, It's just Gurren Lagann. Like, I am taking inspiration, but I can't just have the main characters be drillers. Like, it's way too on the nose. Mushroom farmers? Like, what's it called? The mushroom is incapable of reproducing. Like, it itself just keeps growing for some unknown reason, but like, it's not capable of reproducing. It is the only mushroom of its kind. Tending to their crops, they find a hole in the ceiling with a big-ass robot. I don't like farmers specifically because there's just one mushroom. Okay, so maybe... maybe... Okay, so like, hold on. How about that? The two main characters are lift operators who spend all day hauling mushrooms up to the middle floors. The middle floor, maybe? Dude, what's it called? Oh yeah, what's it called? Because you weren't here for the start, all of this was because I saw an Instagram reel. All of this was because I saw an Instagram reel. Like, what's it called? Hold on. Bro is not okay. Like, it's literally just this. Hold on. It's just a stupid reel where it's like POV computer science majors fighting the art majors for the last chair, like for the last bed in the homeless shelter. We've come so far. We've come so far. But yeah, what's it called? Okay, how do I adapt this? Ooh, what if, okay, hold on. Okay, so C1 is a lift operator. Who... Okay, character 1 is a lift operator. Character 2 is a thief who hijacks a mushroom. Who regularly yeah, so character 2 is like a thief who regularly hijacks mushroom shipments to survive. Right? And then... So how does character 2 do so? Okay, what if... Hear me out. We'll say character 1 is the Mushroom Thief. What if character 1 is the reason... Okay, what if character 1 is the one who... I'm thinking, like, what's it called? Character 1 gets them 2, character 2... Like, character 1 gets them 2, character 2 is the reason... Like, their motivation to go up or something. Like, character 1 and character 2 have to be at odds. Is something I'm, like, dead set on. But what if they're both? No, because then, like, they're the same kind of person, and there's not really too much... Okay, yeah, no. Character 1 is... This Wordle's gonna be some fuck shit. Dude, I swear to God, man. 2 words, no matches. What does your Wordle look like, by the way? Oh my God! First 2 words, no matches at all. You are cooked. But yeah. Because, like, what's it called? Something that's kind of getting me is, like, with Gurren Lagann, Shimon is, like, a driller. And, like, his entire thing is that he drills holes to, like, find resources, right? And, like, his drill becomes, like, a huge core part of his identity. Like, he's Shimon the Digger. And, like, his... Gurren Lagann's main weapon throughout the entire series is a drill. So, like... What's it called? I want to set this up in a way where, like, the main... Like, some item that, like, the 2 main characters have in common, or maybe a character uses, will, like, become core to their... You know... Like, just another flavor of Gurren Lagann. Like, what's it called? I'm thinking... What's it, right now, character 1 is a lift operator. And, like, I guess, like, there's, like, the theme of, like, pulling yourself upwards. But, what's it called? I feel like a pulley being, like, the main item of character 1 is, like, weird. Because, like, you can't smack somebody with a pulley. And, like, pulling is weird, like, in a fight kind of sense, right? It's like, with a drill, you stick it into your opponent and drill your opponent. Like, that's cool. But, like, C1 is, like, a lift operator who, like, hauls mushrooms up on, like, a rope and pulley up to the middle floor. Or... something like that. And, like, there's not really anything to... It doesn't really give me much to do. All I know is that I want character 1 to be like basically a slave to the middle floor, and like character 2 to be some kind of like thief, and because of that they're like some kind of like criminal, which is why they're like constantly at odds, but then they like find some reason to come together and overcome the middle floor who's causing both of their problems collectively. Because, like, what's called being a mushroom miner is like a very, being like a mushroom miner is like a very, you know, at least you're like, what's it called? Being a mushroom miner, I could just literally steal Shimon, but I don't want to do that. Oh, the symbolism in Gurren Lagann is just so peak. Like, I can't... I can do better, actually. Because... Okay, well... I believe in myself. That's what I'm gonna say. Because, like, what's it called? There's always gonna be some solution. Okay. Because, like, the drill represents so much. Like, it's a weapon. It's, like... It represents, like, the means by which Simone, like, climbs higher and higher and higher and breaks through the heavens. Because, like... Ugh. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. Because, like... I'm stuck between a place where, like... I don't want to copy Gurren Lagann, but I want to do something like Gurren Lagann with its main characters. Okay, because I'm, like, trying to take from this stupid IG reel... Maybe the... Okay, Okay, the two characters, like, maybe... They both have some skill that individually is useless. Okay, hold on. Something along those lines, right? Like, immediately, like, what pops into my head, because I used the word key, what if, like, one of them is, like, the lock that prevents, like, the lock that keeps people out, and, like, one of them is the key, and then, like, you unlock that. No, it's not. That's not a good idea. Because, like, what are you gonna do? Like, what's it called? At that point, we just make the key the weapon or something. Fucking Keyblade, and we're just at Kingdom Hearts. I don't want to do that. Two things or skills that are individually useless. What are two things that are useless individually, but together Like, it's a cursed word. It's real. I know what it is, but it's cursed. Dude, I'm gonna guess, like, word 1 is going, like, also, lock and a key. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was just talking about, but at that point, like, what's it called? Like, symbolically, it's like conspets. Like, symbolically, it's hard to make that a cool weapon. Cause, like, what's it called? I'm, like, comparing I'm comparing all of this to Gurren Lagann. I'm also kind of taking inspiration from, like, Kill la Kill. Maybe they're like 2 halves or something. Cause, like, there's, like, the scissor blade. And, like, the scissor blade fits because, like, it's all about, like, clothes and stuff, and, like, the scissor blade, like, cuts clothes. The main symbolism in Gurren Lagann is that, like, there's, like, a ceiling that's restricting you, and you just have to, like, dig through the ceiling. And then, like, the symbolism in Kill la Kill is that, like, clothes, like, represent... I can't remember what... Okay. Clothes represent, like... I can't remember specifically. It's been a while since I've watched Kill la Kill. But yeah, like, the lack of clothes represents, like, freedom is what, like... As like, fan-servicey as it sounds, that's basically what Kill la Kill is about. And, like... The scissor blade is meant to be like the scissor blade is like Kill la Kill's version of Gurren Lagann, you know? I guess I'm just asking myself the deeper questions of, like, what I want, like, what message I want to tell with this story. This is all for, like, a quick one-shot, by the way. I feel like every floor believing there's only 2 floors is a really cool idea. Cause, like, what's it called? Cause, like, the middle floor believes they're the top floor, the bottom floor believes they're the bottom floor. And, like, I guess, like, the top floor... maybe the top floor has, like... they're so, like... I don't know. Maybe the top floor believes that the bottom floor has been completely wiped out or something. Hi, welcome if anyone just popped in. Oh, man, I'm so fucking stuck, dude. But yeah, for whoever just popped in, we're like world building like a one-shot manga, and I've gotten most of the story down. I'm gonna go sleep. Thanks for popping in, man. Yeah, I don't know. Ugh. Man. Man, I actually have to come up with like some kind of theme. I feel like I'm writing like some high school essay again. I feel like together, like I feel like the theme of like together is like kind of a cheesy one. Although I guess it's something that like I kind of hold close, like dear to my heart a little bit, because like what's it called? I'm like an okay artist. I'm like an okay rigger, and I'm like, what's it called? There are so many things I'm like okay at, but like together, there's this sitting on your screen. So I guess like I do want to like run with the concept of like also because like both Gurren Lagann and Kill la Kill have like very simple themes. Like Kill la Kill's is like a Kill la Kill's theme is like Kill la Kill's like message is one of like freedom and expression and stuff, and like Gurren Lagann is about like exceeding yourself and like pushing onwards and upwards towards infinity. So like two things that are useless apart, but together more than the sum of your parts. Like just glancing around my room now at this point. Like a paint scraper in my closet. What if instead of a How about that? The paint, okay, not a paint scraper. Well, I mean, I'll like keep it in. I'll keep it in because I like it better than the idea of a pickaxe or like a drill. I think for now, I'll take a, yeah, I'll like put a pin in this, I guess. I'll think about the main characters like maybe later or next time or something. I feel like we did a good amount of world building today. We still have to, okay, hold on, let me make a big to-do board. To do main characters, design the tower, something like that. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for popping in, everyone who's here. Everyone who may not be here anymore. What's it called? Have a good day, night, morning, day, night, evening. I've been Tearlaments Suureva, or Reva for short. And honestly, yeah, today was pretty productive. But yeah, my brain is off and my head is empty. I'm gonna go take a break for now, see if something hits me. But yeah, bye bye. Thanks for popping in.